Hello, my name is Fenton Dudley,
And I'm Chase Sennett,
and welcome back to.
the Grip It and Rip It podcast.
That was really cool. I quite like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Apart from the fact that you said welcome back to, and
I
it's the
did.
first episode.
This is our first episode, guys.
First episode. You haven't missed anything. Don't
No,
worry.
there is nothing to miss yet, and there's probably been nothing to miss in about 10 episodes' time because it's just two juniors waffling about the sport of strongman.
Two absolutely shit juniors, yeah.
Yeah, we're not great. But a bit of an intro into myself. I am Fenton Dudley. I am a junior strongman competing at Junior Naturals in February the 8th. My background overall, played rugby for most of my life. I'm sitting at about 108 kilo. I'm a big tubby boy at the moment.
Very
I'd
tubby.
like to compete in the 105 category, but apart from that, it's just enjoying the journey.
Currently an opens athlete.
Yeah, I'm pushing the opens athlete.
Yeah. Well, me on the other hand,
Yep.
I'm on the other end of the spectrum.
Completely the opposite.
Yeah. Bulking into the 72 kilo class, sitting at
It's tough.
about 69 kilo at the moment. So,
Wee.
yeah,
So that's really appropriate.
that is.
But yeah, so this is our podcast about strongman. We are going to just essentially waffle for about 40 minutes because we feel like we want to do it, and I like waffling.
We like strongman.
We like strongman, so it works very well together.
Yeah, add two and two together, isn't it?
Exactly. So tell me about your childhood, Chase.
My childhood. I was a very fat kid as a child.
I was not expecting that.
No, I was, to be fair. I was like proper tubby, like tubster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chode.
Yeah. Unlike many strongmen, I didn't do any sports growing up. This is literally like the first sport I've done.
Wow.
So yeah. Lost a bunch of weight, got into the gym. I thought, fuck it, I want to lift some mad shit.
What age did you start lifting?
I started lifting, I'd say about 14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very young.
I was in the gym from 11, so 3 years of the fucking cardio, and then lifting since 14. Yeah,
Sounds good.
pretty much the same weight since then.
Yeah, you wish. I've been in the gym since I was 13. From playing rugby, we were allowed in the weight room 1 day a week. We would sneak in there more than once because we thought we were all hilarious. I've been squatting since the age of about 10 because watching rugby players and having massive legs, I wanted to be like them, and I now have
And it turns
tiny
out
legs.
right, yeah.
But
The plan works.
the plan did work. I enjoy training. I've trained in many different gyms, commercial gyms. I'm now at a strongman gym. Shout out Big C's.
So it's done.
Overall, I think training something that's changed from being a chore to now I'm excited to do it.
Yeah.
But then, depending on what you're getting ready for, depending on what show you're doing, it could all change. Because you say you're doing an 8-week prep for a comp, you get to week 7 and you hate your sport. Your body is breaking.
I think this one's pretty lucky. I don't really think there's an event where I don't like training in England's Naturals this year.
In the English Naturals, so we'll go through the events now because we are very organised. So event 1 is stiff bar deadlift 4 reps, and it is trump weight options, I believe.
Yeah, it's a very confusing. To
Yeah.
explain, it's quite easy to see, but to explain it to someone is quite difficult. The concepts of the weights this year.
Yeah, so I'll just say that I'm going for 210 kilos for many reps. I'm hoping for 6. I'll more than likely get 2 because I am not a very good deadlifter.
Oh, not a very good deadlifter, and you got to be the hip.
Yeah, I am carrying a hip injury as I'm a broken boy.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you are going for a very impressive deadlift.
Yeah, same weight, but obviously a bit lighter.
Very much lighter.
I think perfect day we can get a triple at the 210. I think that'll be good. Did a double at 200 at Worlds on the axle.
Little name drop in there. He did compete at a World Championships.
Under 70 Worlds. So, but yeah, that'll be a pretty good start to the comp, I think, if I could hit that.
Nice. And then event 2, we have got the axle press 4 reps, fully clean and press, with the Dream Strongman event with the wagon wheels.
Yeah, the 13-inch.
I have wanted to press these my whole life, and I finally get to do it at the bigger stage.
I've heard some mixed opinions about them, to be fair.
Yeah, people are saying that they're useless and you should just use plates. However, for spectators, it looks a lot better, and you can get away with telling people they're a lot heavier because no one actually knows the weights of every set and wagon wheels.
That is true.
Exactly.
But I've heard some people, obviously us group of under 70 little people,
The dwarfs.
They talk among themselves
In like a little hobbit pit.
I've heard some people are struggling with the getting enough power from the the pop onto the belt
Oh, okay.
because shorter distance can't generate as much power.
Lack strength.
Yeah, lack strength. That is an issue of being the size of an ant.
I'd say Ant's generous.
To be fair, some of them, Sonny Nash out there, some tubsters.
Disgusting monster, by the way.
Yeah,
An absolute. He didn't just
avoids
compete.
cardio like
Didn't
it's a
compete
plague.
at Worlds. He was Worlds. He is the Worlds.
Yeah, I mean, 78 kilo circus dumbbell at 70 kilo body weight.
That's a feat of strength
Yeah.
on its own.
And unfortunately, I have to compete against him at England's Naturals this year.
Yeah, but you never know how it could go.
No.
Injuries could happen.
He might not make weight.
He might not make weight.
He probably won't make weight.
We are hearing that he
Way
might
too
not
close.
make weight. I hope he does because he's a very attractive boy.
I believe he's sitting at a ripe 82, 83 kilos at the moment.
I still think he's very beautiful.
Oh, he is. There's no doubt about it.
Yes. But the weights for the axle is, for the men's, you have 85 kilos, 100, 115 kilos, and 130. So looking at the weights when they first got announced, I thought, yes, 130 kilo. Let's try and smash that for a couple of reps. I then got very quickly humbled.
Yes.
By a solid 125 kilo axle, cleaning it and no press because it's very heavy.
But I think you've come back from that. I think.
Yeah, I've come back. I've got a bit of a bicep niggle, bit of pain. And I think nursing that while also sending heavy stuff every week. Thank you, my coach Charlie. Every week. Does hurt and have a toll on your body. But the 115 kilo axle will go and I will rep it. And I'll walk away a very happy boy.
I mean, yeah, well, based off your axles last week.
Yes.
That was a very surprising session last week.
Yeah, so we went down to Barbell Division last week to do a little session.
Great gym.
And we got these massive tyres out, which we then found out we weren't meant to press.
No.
Because they do bounce around.
We did look a bit odd in the powerlifting area.
Yeah, there was...
rolling around some tyres.
We were surrounded by powerlifters and we were the only idiots there pressing tyres. But I did hit a nice 105 kilo for 4 reps.
Quadruple.
Yeah, and I even accidentally push pressed the last rep because I'm a split jerker. I find it easy. I find it better.
You can still see in the video like this. You can hear me go like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I think I look it out at the top. I look over you, and the face is just like, "No, I didn't mean to do this."
But even that one, that looked pretty easy.
Yeah, so. It felt comfy. I think there's definitely more to come. But I love pressing. One thing you'll learn about me from this podcast is I'm a pressing addict. If I could press 9 days a week, I would. And there was only 7 days a week.
Dumbbells to logs to axles
to blocks to sandbags to humans.
Yes.
I'd like a human press and a comp. Naturals. Give us a human, please. Let the opened men press the under 72 men.
I think that'll go great.
I think that'd be an amazing event.
I mean, me personally, I'd there's some people out there that you just look at and be like, that's a great person to press.
I'm glad you said that because I thought you were going to say, I want to be pressed by that person.
No.
Not sure about that one, mate.
I am a fan. I'm a man who has been pressed in the past.
Yes, you have.
It's a very strange experience.
Yes. I've never been pressed because I am an absolute unit and way too much. So I think if you press me...
you don't want to be pressed.
Yeah.
Learn from Fenton.
Exactly. But the next event is the Farmer's Ladder, I think they called it.
Yeah, Farmer's Ladder, Farmer's Medley.
So if you ask anyone competing in this comp and training for it, this is the worst event known to man.
They've taken the farmers and gone, how can we make this as difficult as possible without making it heavy?
Yeah, and I think...
mean, it is still heavy.
It is still very heavy, but I think the main thing is, so you run 10 meters with the 100 kilo farmers, which is the first leg almost. You then self-load plates on yourself in 10 kilo jumps each time, so you end up at 130 kilos. The thing that people aren't getting is the self-loading.
No, it's a skill. Like we were training with Will Monroe.
He who shall not be named.
Oh, yeah, Billy. But he believes his loading is what it's going to take him far in that comp.
He also believes eccentrics are awful.
But that's completely unrelated.
And let's move on.
Yes.
I think for the women's because I've mentioned them yet. There are women's categories. They're all amazing. My favourite category is the
It's
under
not the
64s.
under 72s before someone starts chatting shit.
No, the
Yeah.
under 64 is my favourite women's category because I know a few of them and they're all hilarious. Shout out Jenny Lockyer. Shout out Hannah Smith.
To be fair, like some of them are brutal.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, because I train at the same gym as Jenny, we are now approaching the same deadlift PB, which is very humbling.
She stole my squat rack last week and added more plates.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's how you know you're doing something right in a woman's eyes and wrong as a man's eyes.
yeah, that's it.
But
and Hannah was absolutely destroying me at Husafel last week as well.
yeah, Hostful's very good. She was down at Barbell Division. That was a very good session, I think.
There was quite a few of us there. It was a good one.
Yeah, it was nice group atmosphere and everyone was geeing each other on. Next event, is it Hostful next?
We may have got them two wrong.
It's either Hostful for distance or Farmers, or whatever way. But the next one is Hostful bag for distance, which is a shield-shaped sandbag.
Well, yeah, but it's obviously based off the Husafel.
Yeah, it's obviously based off the Hostful stone
in Iceland.
I really want to attempt that, but I don't think I could pick it up.
What was it? It's 184 or something, isn't it?
I thought it was 186.
It might be. I might be wrong.
I'm going to guess that I'm right because I believe I am.
Fair enough.
But
that's how we roll.
The weights for the men's are 100 kilos or 130.
Not 186.
No. To get any points on the 130, found out, did you get the email?
I did. I don't know, what, 20 meters?
You have to get 20 meters.
Which is, I understand. 20 meters is quite far for a zero.
Yes, because I thought that it'd be 10 meters, but obviously they want to kill us.
Which I get, because like, it's to stop them like stronger guys just coming in and ripping up the 130 kilo Husa and going. They want it to be an endurance event.
Yeah,
which I get completely. That's what it is.
And I think it definitely will be. I mean, some of the boys in my category, especially the juniors, people like Matt Stevens, who came second at Worlds, I believe, absolute beast.
Well, I think it's going to be quite an interesting one for the juniors because it's not the 130 for some of them strong lads isn't that heavy. So we see how the strong guys can handle the endurance events.
Yeah, because it's very much, you can get past once you picked it up, you know it's in your arms, you can move it, you can get going. But then it's the moment you hit that barrier, which for me is about 90 meters, where your hamstrings decide to just stop.
I think the moment it goes from like how strong you are to an endurance event, I'd say that's about the 30, 40 meter mark.
Yeah, and I think the brain's telling you to stop because no human should be carrying this amount of weight.
Everything's telling you to stop.
Everything's just saying like, "Ow, this hurts. I don't want to do it." But I think you need to just suck it up and kind of get on with it, because to be the best in the world, you can't let your brain take over.
Well, especially when you're one of them guys that's coming out like first.
Yeah, exactly.
Every meter can make a difference. You've seen it before where people beat each other by 2 meters.
Yeah. But it happened at under 70 worlds, didn't it, with the max distance farmers?
It did. It was very tight.
It was extremely tight. The top 4, I think, was separated between 4 meters or so.
Something like that. It was mental.
It was very good to watch as a spectator, because you see all these little people, and they are very little, competing, and you think like, oh, it won't be very good, and you watch them, and it's just unreal. I mean, the fact these people are just sending 106 kilo logs.
Yeah, I think correct. I might be wrong, but I believe it went up to 116.
I believe there was 2 attempts at 116.
Yes, very close attempts.
Very close.
By
Sonny and Callum Tracy.
I thought was it not Cam? No, it wasn't Cameron. Callum Tracy.
It was Callum Tracy.
Sonny Nash and Callum Tracy. I believe both of them. I know Callum did, but I don't know about Sonny. Actually locked it out.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, you know?
No, I was too busy worried about your next warm up.
Oh, fair enough.
Such a nice friend.
I know, great. But yeah, some crazy way. I know. Even on the axle, like some of the numbers, Sonny's been showing up with some easy 120s on the axle.
Yeah, which for any weight class, you even look at the opens boys, that is still very impressive. Then you look at the other end of the scale to the under 70 boys, and it's just it's unreal. I mean, I'd like to get to the point where 120 is a comfy weight, and there's people like Sonny who is natural.
Yeah, I was quite shocked to hear that, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of convinced myself in my head that he wasn't natural, and then I saw him on the sign-up sheet.
But in this world of strongman, everyone is natural.
Everyone is natural.
No one's on steroids.
Unless they're stronger than you.
I believe that.
Yeah. If you're stronger than someone else, it's because you work harder.
Yep.
But if someone else is stronger than you, it's because they're on the steroids.
Exactly. But I think Steroids are very big in our sport,
Yeah.
as much as they are deemed bad.
But I think we have gotten to the point where we talk about them more. We're
Yeah,
more open about them.
it used to be a very close subject, so
Like a taboo subject.
yeah, no one would talk about it. If you went into a gym and there was a very big, bold man with a beard, everyone would think, oh, he's on steroids.
Yeah.
And it used to be a thing that you don't talk about. You walk into the gym, oh, okay, oh, he's on steroids. You look down, you don't really look at him. But now it's a lot more talked about. I think,
even people even post videos of like what cycle they're taking,
yeah,
what they're on.
people like Dean McVie, the absolute legend, posting that odd objects picture and getting some mixed reviews.
I've seen so many of his stories, like breakfast time, and it's a can of Monster and a needle.
Yeah,
You're like, sweet.
but
That's how he's rolling.
especially for me, I think steroids potentially in the future. However, I am so scared of needles. I had 3 surgeries on my toe last year, and every single one of them I passed out because I don't like needles.
That's mad.
But I think looking from a junior's perspective, there are some juniors that are on steroids.
Obviously, there's some of
Yeah.
everyone. There's some 14-year-olds out there.
Yeah, and fair play if you want to do that. But I think going into the natural side of the sport, it's interesting because you get so many different people, and people have come from so many different backgrounds. You've got ex-rugby players. You've got people that used to be anorexic. You've got people that
You just got fat cunts.
yeah, who are really fat. You've then got you've got so many different people all in one place, and it's where it very much will be interesting to see because it's my first comp in the juniors. What it's like to be around those kind of people because they've been doing it for 2 or 3 years now. There's some 22-year-olds.
Yes, well, I mean, juniors obviously up to 23. So you think
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's a different thing though.
No.
But you think you're 18. You got 5 years in the juniors.
I'd like to claim the English title, and then that'll be my goodbye, and then head over to the Unbreakables.
I personally, I know like some juniors don't agree with it, but I think it's really good that there's not really much untested juniors.
No.
Like, if you want to be juniors, you're most likely doing naturals.
Yeah.
Which I do agree with. I think it's really good.
Because you've got Ultimate Strongman who do UK juniors, I believe, which is coming up, and they have an incline log at 120 kilo, which just it baffles me because I can't even bench 100 kilo.
No.
Well, I can on the good day, which is very rare. But there's so many different junior sides, and you've got there's some federations that I found out the other day that are under 18s, and they class that as juniors.
Such an awkward age,
It's hard. I feel like 18 to 23. Yes, it should be, but also, in my opinion, the cap should be 21.
I like how Chaos do it. I believe they've got an under 15s, under 17s, and under 19s.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's quite good.
Because it splits it up.
Yeah.
The ages,
especially as teenagers.
Yeah.
Like you're within 2 years, you're changing.
Oh yeah, your testosterone through the roof, especially as a boy. Like you're starting to have wanks, you're starting to eat more, you're seeing girls.
Yeah,
it's
11 years old.
Exactly. Or if you're Chase, still not yet.
Wow, cheers. Yeah.
I think it's nice to see the sport evolve. I think with the new categories at OSG, especially this year, you've got the under 70s, and the under 57 women's.
I mean, yeah, the under 70s. I'm not sure about the under 57 women's, but we've just been added a place to the OSG Brits.
Yeah,
which, right step for us.
Yeah, it's perfect. I think the next thing that will happen is my coach Charlie Stickley is going to be the under 120 British champion, and I think that's the next weight class to kind of get put in because I feel like you go from the under 105 kilos to the opens. Most opens are sitting around 135 ish.
Well, it depends what level. I think if you're looking at like the kind of level, like you say, like Charlie's out there, that England's qualifier type of level.
Yeah.
A lot of them do stay a bit lighter.
Yeah.
At that like 130, 120.
Because if you're going up, you'd like to think about 135 kilos, kind of where most, like if you do an average where they are, so it's perfect because you've then got 15 kilo up, then another 15 kilos, and I think that's the next thing.
I mean, every other weight class you got a 10 kilo jump.
Yeah.
Well, apart from 90s to 105, but
which I think is interesting because don't know where it started. I don't know how it happened. I am only young. How comes 105 got put in not under 100s?
Is it a pound conversion?
Fair point.
I have no clue.
It could be.
What is? I don't know. I can't do maths. I'm not figuring that out.
No,
105 times 2.2.
I'm not good at maths.
No.
But next question, which I have had on my mind for a while: what's it like, being a junior, eating, working, living life? Tell me about your life at the moment.
My life is definitely slowed down over Christmas. I think like coming off work a bit, it's all slowed down around Christmas, which is great because we're prepping for some big comps, obviously England's naturals.
Mm-hmm. What is it you do for work?
I'm a labourer, a humble labourer.
Like everyone,
For
at some
groundworks.
point in their life.
Um,
I did a bit of labouring back in my day.
you've done all sorts.
I've done thousands of jobs
Yeah.
for many little days.
But
But
yeah, it can wipe you out. And definitely when you got them heavy days.
yeah,
But it's you feel the difference. I went into Worlds absolutely fried. Like for about I'd left the dealer too late,
yeah,
so that
yeah,
I
big
couldn't
time.
really do it. But I was working. I was absolutely fried. But then you have that taper week, and luckily I don't know how it happened. I had the week off
Yep.
for that taper week, so I had full recovery. Going into Worlds, I felt fresh as a daisy,
Yeah.
mate. Like, Jay. So I think it's good in some ways, like because it's good to get your steps in
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and but yeah, it can fry you.
Yeah,
I think.
very much so.
If you've got that discipline to go in when you're tired
Yeah.
and train when it can be good, but some people don't have that.
No.
Yes.
Some people do a hard day at work and think, oh, I'm just going to leave it for tonight. But
Yeah.
when you're at the level that we want to get to, having days off is only because you've done all your sessions.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there's one exception of like you're absolutely fried, and tomorrow's a day off or something,
yeah,
and you're like, I could just move the session tomorrow.
yeah,
But if you're working 5 days a week, and you're like, I'm just gonna be as tired as I am today than I'm gonna be tomorrow, then you just gotta get it done.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's been some days where I've finished night shifts, long shifts, and I go into the gym and it's like my head is, I've got a cloud in my head. I can't think straight. And you go in and do a session, and 9 times out of 10, you come out feeling 10 times better.
Oh yeah, you
But
never come out of a session feeling worse.
no, and there's the one time where it's like you don't have a great session, but you still feel like you've done more. But I think it's just hard, like balancing everything and having to pay for your own food, living with people. I've got 2 young siblings who don't stop. I love them to bits.
Yeah.
They're amazing. They're my biggest supporters, but they don't stop, and it's nice because the Strongman was on TV over Christmas. Obviously,
Yep.
I'm guessing we all watched it.
Yeah.
And I think watching my siblings watch it, they saw a log and started celebrating. So it clearly shows I'm doing something right in my life because they know what a log is.
Well, that's how it starts with kids. Like mostly, it's not. I think that's how I got into it. I can't really remember not doing strongman now, to be fair.
Yeah, there's a video of me when I was 7, either 6 or 7, watching it, and I'm picking up a sofa cushion like one of these, and I'm pressing it above my head, saying, "Look, Mum, I'm doing a log." And today I pressed 120 kilo because I've done that, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I flashed back to that video midway through my press, and I thought, I'm doing something that I've always dreamed of doing. This is amazing. And I still go for walks with my girlfriend to the woods and stuff, and I still pick up logs and just
That's where it
just
comes
press
down
them.
to the
Yeah,
base. Like, if you find a big rock, you'll be like, oh. I heard a quote from someone the other day, and it was like, this is the best quote in Strongman, and he said, everything is pick upable.
this is true.
And it's that combination of just everything is like, you see something, you'll be like, how can I pick that up?
Yeah, like you'd be walking down the road and you see like in my case, it might be a bit over exaggerated, a car.
Car.
I just want to move it.
Do you think,
I just look at a car and I think I could definitely like move you.
yeah.
I think 2 people move down the road. I've
Oh,
always
yeah.
wanted to do that. I've always wanted to see someone parked on double yellows, and say with you and just move their car.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just my head in strongman moving cars.
Well, that's it, man. Like,
But
if you deep down, if you don't have a love for just moving shit or lifting odd objects,
my shorts.
odd, then that's
Yeah,
what really it's all about.
yeah. Right, let's get back to what we were actually on about. The
Oh yeah,
final
shit.
event
Yeah, England's naturals.
of Natural
Completely forgot
England
about
is the new Cerberus Strength Sandball for reps.
that. Yeah, well, they've been out for like a year now,
Yeah,
a bit more,
yeah,
and they've been used,
yeah. They've been very, very
especially
used.
by naturals.
Yeah, I think one of the main things that I think the reason why they're brought in is some venues and some gyms won't actually have the Atlas stones.
No, the dog's on the run.
The dog is smelling the tripod. You alright? Is it alright with you? Yeah.
Yeah, he's alright with
It's
himself.
been dog certified. The tripod is okay.
Yeah, I completely get it. Like the floor, especially if it's a rented arena.
Yeah,
Like if it's not in a gym, the floor it's quite hard to set up. Yeah, you've got cleaning them off after as well.
yeah,
The moving them to the venue and back in the first
yeah.
place. Yeah.
Whereas with the sandballs, there's no mess. The only mess you have is chalk.
Yeah.
But I think I like what they've done. I like the fact they're being used.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them.
I would rather Atlas stones
Yeah.
any other week because that is what, in my opinion, a strongman's about. And I think they're
Yeah.
moving away from the typical events now.
Yeah. But I'd much prefer them to a regular sandbag.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah.
So the weights are for the men's 100 kilos, 120 kilos, and 140 kilos. I think that's a very good weight selection. I think I'd really like to get the 140 kilo sandbag.
It's a beast.
It is huge. The one we've got at the gym is rather not saggy, but trying to fill them up perfectly is very, very hard. And I found that yesterday with filling up the Hoosful bag and the 80 kilo sandball.
I haven't actually found a solid 140 yet.
No one's got them. And as much as people say like, "Oh, we've got the best sandballs," you can't fill up a sandball perfectly. They're hard to do.
The heavier they get, the more difficult. Like you can feel the 80 and the 100 perfectly.
Yeah.
And then the 120 gets a bit like saggy, but then the 140
it's
a
huge.
nightmare.
Because my issue with sandbags, especially heavy ones, I can't pick up really heavy ones because I'm not long enough. I haven't got the width.
That's why I like the sandballs.
Yeah.
For me, my level of strength, I'll probably be at the 120.
Yeah, sounds
which
good.
is still a big bag, but it's not crazy.
No, I think realistically, me speaking, I'd like to smash out the 120 for 5 or 6 reps, but I'd also like to get 1 rep at the 140. It's the end of the comp. It's going to be a long day. I've got my family there, friends there. With the hype, I think 1 rep, knowing that it'll beat anything else, I'll be very happy with that.
Yeah,
and especially with the size of the bag, it will very much.
This dog is going.
Sorry, the dog is just eating his leg,
like fully in his mouth.
You're right, Marlo.
Hey, well, you've been caught out now, bud.
Yeah, you don't need to eat your leg. Does your dog eat their leg? Is that normal?
No, I don't think so.
No,
you might get him tested. For like, anyway, back to sandballs, sandstones.
I like them. They're exciting. They're something new. I'd love to do. People are gonna hate me. I'd love to do a sandbag steeplechase with them.
Yeah, I mean they had a similar thing with at OSG this year, didn't they?
Yeah, at the Worlds, it was a normal sandbag and a sandball.
Yeah, sandball for the first one.
Yeah,
sandbag for the second one.
I think that's nice.
Yeah,
it brings the element of no event will ever be the same.
Yeah,
you
no,
can change it every time.
Yeah, it's definitely gone to more like the man-made repetitive stuff.
Yeah, and I think people like Ian Wilton, who at the moment is just making some kit that's
He's
amazing.
make everything.
He is just. I would love at some point to turn around to him and say, "Listen, I would like X, Y, and Z," because especially the dumbbells he makes, including that. Have you seen his new one he made?
Yes, I haven't seen it been used much.
Looks like a Rogue replica.
Yeah,
for a dumbbell. I want one of them. I love dumbbell, and I think that's amazing. Really like his yokes.
I've heard nothing but good things about his circus replica.
He is amazing. Ian Wilson, if you do watch this, you're amazing, and please don't stop because you'll make an amazing kit.
He's throwing some wrenches in there, though. I see a lot of kits. A lot of comps using his kit,
Yeah,
and people can't just get. People are trying to get their hands on it.
exactly. And I think people like him are making the sport better. So thank you very much, Ian Morton. You are amazing. Thumbs up for me and Jace.
Yeah.
Not that means anything to you.
No,
'cause you probably won't even watch this, but if you do, you are amazing.
probably there's like a 0.1% chance he watches it.
But there is a chance.
There's always a chance. There's a chance that he's someone that fucking Eddie Hall watches this. Yeah.
There's no chance Eddie. Hall watches
There's
this.
always a 0.1% chance.
If you're watching Eddie, thank you.
Do some better things with your time. That's what I'm saying. If you're watching this, Eddie Hall, do some better things with your time.
I didn't say that.
I did. He could do many things.
He can.
Why is he sitting there watching this podcast?
Because he wants to learn from the new wave of strongman.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yes. Right.
He wants to see the up and comers.
He does. This has been the Grip and Rip podcast.
Thank you for watching.
This has been amazing. We will make another one soon.
I've just realised that we have no outro whatsoever.
Let's make an outro.
Outro on the spot. Are you ready?
Yes.
What's it? I'm leaving this up to you.
Okay, I have the outro. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Grip and Rip podcast. Watch again. Like, comment and share.